All right, so flour sack exercises. So a lot of Disney animators and maybe some animators in general do flour sacks as a kind of exercise in body language. So they draw like a flour sack and they try to give it emotion. So let's see what we can do here. All right, so this is kind of like what a flour sack looked like. A lot of the old ones had like little tassels on the corners. So you use the tassels to kind of like make very expressive positions here. So go like that. And then you kind of do some shading lines to make it more detailed. And he's kind of like, this sack is kind of like jumping for joy. What I do with these is I do a lot of curved upward lines, kind of like a smile, and I think it helps. And then I do maybe some bright, shiny, some bright lines. Yeah, that would be a happy flour sack. Now let's do a sad flour sack. So let's draw the flour sack like this. Maybe see if we can do some more smooth lines here. And you can have the tassels drooping, almost like dog ears drooping. We associate that kind of with more of a sad look. The other tassels are kind of like planted, like he's not about to jump for joy or anything. And then this adds the three-dimensionality of it. And you can kind of do like a little bit of a curved line down over here. Kind of like, and maybe just have these be straight lines down here. It's kind of a sad flour sack. All right, now the last flour sack is going to be angry. So let's more rigid lines here because he's going to be angry. We still want to make sure that you can tell it's a flour sack, so it's going to have a little bit of curve. It's going to be very rigid and angry. All right. Like that. And then maybe one's down like this. Kind of a stiff tassel. This one's gonna come up with like he's like angry at somebody. And then we're gonna have this one kind of planted like firmly. This one too. Don't want it to be too much like a foot, because it's still a flour sack. Right? Lots of straight lines, like so. And then you've got kind of an angry one. And sometimes I like using colored pencil, even though it doesn't have an eraser, just I think it's nice to bring some different texture to it. But anyways, those are the different positions you've got. You've got happy, sad, and angry. I think that's pretty good. And you can work with your flour sacks and give them all kinds of expressions like this. So I hope you enjoy this drawing exercise and practice, and you can do your own. So if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Have a nice weekend. All right, bye.